Alright, hey, shalom. Shalom to the elect. I want to start by giving all the praises, honor, and glory to whom it rightfully belongs, which is Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakha Kodash. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father. Alright, Yahweh Shai is the true name of His only begotten Son. Alright, Yahweh's name means He exists, or He is, or He to be. And Yahweh Shai's name means He is the Savior, or He is the Deliverer. And they are both not so-called white men or so-called black men. Bahashem meaning in the name, and Rakha Kodash meaning Holy Spirit. So what I said was all the praises, honor, and glory belongs to Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. That were well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect. Keisha, thru. The so-called black woman, the nigger woman, she's done for, man. You know? She's just a done deal. You know? And, you know, I was scrolling on, you know, after I woke up, you know, I was scrolling through Instagram, and I had seen, you know, all these black women, man, on there talking about how so-called black men, they don't want to be with the black woman. They want to choose women of other races, and, you know, and that so-called black men ain't shit, or, you know, men ain't shit in general. Look, man, the so-called black woman is through, all right? Keisha's black ass is done for, man. Call hello Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, all right? This damn black woman, all right? It's hell enough we got these curses and the heathens round about us, you know. But the damn so-called black woman, she's through, you know. And I was thinking, you know, I was like, okay, you know, maybe I could do a video on this, all right? Because, you know, with the so-called black woman, all right, you know, she fits a lot of the scriptures of the way a woman should not be, all right? I'm going to start off with the first one. This is the book of Sirach. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 23. No, verse 20, Sirach, chapter 26 and verse 25. It says, a shameless woman, meaning a woman that has no shame, shall be counted as a dog. And, you know, it's a woman counted as a dog. So if it's a woman, she'd be counted as a female dog, which is what? A bitch, okay? Woman that has no shame, that's a bitch, okay? But she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord, okay? And this is in the Bible, so people get mad at us for saying it, you know, so blunt. But I mean, it's in the Bible, you know. So what? You gonna fight against the Lord now? You know. And I'm not saying that other races of women don't do this. Hell, even sometimes the so-called white woman, or, you know, well, the so-called white woman, you know, she's shameless too, walking around immodestly and everything. You know, she don't got no damn shame, worth a damn, you know. But here's the thing, though, man. Hey, look, the so-called black woman, she's like the ringleader of that shit, man. You know, of a wicked woman. Okay, the so-called black woman, the Negro female, all right, is the ringleader. And then you got, you know, you got the rest of the tribes following, Benjamin all the way down to Issachar being the so-called Mexicans, you know. You think about it, man. That too, you know, even the Latin tribes, man. So-called Dominican women, they act like so-called black women, you know. And where do you think they get it from? So-called black women, you know. So they, from you know, you got the so-called Negro woman, West Indian woman, Haitian woman, Latin women, the Mexican women, the Native American, Seminole Indian women. They are like the so-called black woman. She's the ringleader. You know, Judah, the tribe of Judah, all right, is the top tribe, right? And the rest of the tribes copy what Judah does, all right? You know? So, being that the so-called black woman is Judah, the rest of the tribes going to follow in some of the heathen nations because they want to be like Israel. You know? They want to be like Israel, man. All right, but all these scriptures I'm about to read, so let me say some of them, because I'm gonna get some of the ways a woman should be. All right, Salakia. I'm gonna get the way a woman should be. So some of these scriptures, you can really see in the so-called black woman. All right. Now, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 25, and verse 23. And it says, a wicked woman abateth the courage, and I believe that the word abate means to beat down. Wicked woman, pretty much, you see, man, he's looking all, down in spirits because of that damn wicked ass woman. It says, it maketh the a wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh a heavy countenance and a wounded heart. This is, things a wicked woman does. All right, you can really see how this, happens with the so-called black woman. You see, she definitely fits these things. Okay, so you wonder why a lot of so-called black men don't want to be with so-called black women. All right, you can see why a lot of so-called black men don't want to be with so-called black women. And it's like black women, they it's like, that term, nose blind, blind to they don't fucking smell. They can't even, they don't even understand that they go on these podcasts and they talk about how a man, how a man wants a good woman and stuff, and she doesn't realize the whole time when she's saying these things, she's fucking loud. Some black woman needs to shut the fuck up. And black woman always trying to put herself in places she's not wanted or doesn't belong. All right, and also too, the black woman, like the brother War at the camp says, when this, you could be on a job and you'll see a so-called black woman there, and then next thing you know, maybe a so-called white woman there, right? Starts working at a job after her, or Latina, so-called Hispanic or Latin woman, starts working there, and she has the long hair, the long real hair and everything, then the black woman just starts to envy her and starts talking bad about her. Not all of them, but a lot of black women do this. Okay, it's like, come on, man. They're just a pain to be around. All right, we gotta deal with them. Sometimes they walk past the camp. All right, and brothers don't get no black woman, man. Me personally, I can't see myself dating another so-called black woman. If anything, I may be cool with maybe what? I think I'm only maybe cool with 3 of them, and that's just because I work with them, But other than that, nah, man. Come on, man. You in the middle of the street, man. Come on, man. I don't got it, man. But what's the name? Yeah, man. All right, so let me continue reading. Sirach 25, 23. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die, right? And you gotta understand that, man. The woman became the beginning of the woman came the beginning of sin. The woman ain't to be pedestalized, man. You got these simple ass Negro men, talking about Salakia, calling the black woman a queen. The black woman ain't no goddamn queen, man. All right, but in a certain sense, she is, because that word queen, you look it up, it pretty much goes in the meaning of prostitute. you know. And damn near all these women is prostitutes, all right? But queen in that sense, you know, of her being a prostitute and doing the things a prostitute does, then yeah, you can call her like that. Other than that, hell no, she ain't no damn queen, man. She ain't to be she's not to be pedestalized, okay? Women in general ain't to be pedestalized, man, over no man, okay? That's not how it's supposed to go. Verse 25, give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. See? You know, and like Apostle Paul said, no girls' nights out. You ain't supposed to be doing that shit. All right? You know? No girls' nights out, man. All right? You know? Verse 26, if she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from my flesh and give her a bill of divorce and let her go. So, you know, if she's being a real fucking demon to you, cut her ass off, man. You know, let that bitch go. And it doesn't only go for the so-called black woman, but the point I'm saying is that the so-called black woman, you can definitely see it in these certain scriptures I'm about to get. All right? Next one. And that's the thing, you know, we, us Israelite men, we can have, you know, different women. We don't have to take you black-ass beasts. We don't have to do that, you know? This American Negro woman, man, she's fucking annoying, man, you know? She's a fucking headache, you know? They try to say the same about us, you know, so-called black men, you know? But even the so-called white man don't want your tar baby ass, you know? So-called white man don't want to deal with you. You know, he may use you for your body, you know, but you know, you get with a so-called white man, then you wonder why he starts beating on you, you know? And that's the thing, you know, you get with him, and he does that, now you look stupid, you know? You get with him, you know, he start babying your ass because you can barely take care of your fucking self, you know? Child support, food stamps, you know? And then you get with a so-called white man, and he has his good credit and everything, you know? You start shitting on Jake, all right? You know? And then but when he starts beating on your ass, then it's a different story. You see? But you know, well, we can deal with heathen women, man. You know, and they're more you know, they're more cool to deal with, actually, some of them. You know, like the so-called white woman, the so-called Arab woman, East Indian women. You know, they don't give hell like that. You know, like that. You know, like the so-called black woman does, but. You know, for the most part, they're easier to deal with. When I say easy, you know, they're less of a headache, is what I mean. All right? And we can, you know, King Solomon, he had women of the different nations. 1 Kings chapter 11 and verse 1, but Solomon loved many strange women together with the daughter of Pharaoh. And that's another thing. Men can have multiple women, you know. But, hey Jake, you know, these black women, they mad as hell, you know. When you so-called black men, you know, they mad as hell, man, when, you know, you go and deal with another race of a woman instead of her. When you choose them over the so-called black, they get mad at that, man. You know, they may not show it, but they do get mad at that shit, you know. And then they see you happy with her, oh, it's a wrap. They're not gonna like that, man. You know, you don't gotta deal with a black woman. I'm not saying, you know, it's a sin to, or you can if you want. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. But it's just, you know, it's a big headache though, you know. The black woman is a major black ass headache, okay? You know. Well, 1 Kings 11 and 1 continuing on, it says, together with the daughter of Pharaoh, woman of the Moabites, that's the so-called Chinese. And hey man, Jake is getting with the so-called Chinese, man. You know, Chinese women, you know, or even just them Asian women in general. All right, it says Ammonites, that's the so-called Japanese. You know, Jake, get with them Asian women, man. All right, you know, Edomites, that's the so-called white woman. You know, that's the so-called white woman. All right, Zidonians and Hittites of the nations concerning which Yahweh said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go into them, neither shall they come in unto you, for surely they will turn away your heart after their gods. You know, and somebody might say, well, you saying we could get, you saying men could get with all these different nations of women, but it says right there, you ain't supposed to. No, it says, for surely they will turn away your heart after their God. So that's the problem. You can't get, you know, you're not supposed to, you know, so Solomon didn't sin for doing that, all right, for getting with these different, you know, nations of women, you know. His sin was, all right, that he went after other gods. They turned away his heart. That's the sin. But not that he got with different women, all right. Verse 3, and he had 700 wives, princesses, and 300 concubines, and his wives turned away his heart. See? You know? So, you know, hey man, you know, you black women, man, you better get the fucking line, all right? You know your fucking role. And when all hell breaks loose, oh, you definitely gonna want to get in line. You see, brothers, that's the thing. These so-called black women, right? You know, they talk a good game, you know, saying they don't want to, you know, they would never submit for no man. I hate the way they talk too. You know that nigga woman mouth. I hate the way they sound when they talk and everything. You know, I don't like them, man. Right, but you know, well, just wait, just wait, brothers, because when all hell breaks loose, Keisha gonna be wanting somebody to protect her black ass. You know, her black ass is gonna want to get protected too. You know, and I feel like a lot of so-called black women is gonna get rejected when all hell breaks loose, man, by the men of the Lord. You know, that they run into if they do. A lot of so-called black women is going to die, straight up. All right, it's more women than men, and it's prophecy that 2/3 of the nation of Israel are going to die here in the land of America. So it's going to be a lot of so-called black women dying, man. All right, Israelite women in general. All right, but there's more women than men. So, you know. But let me get the scripture real quick. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 21, and verse 19. It is better to dwell in the wilderness than with a contentious and an angry woman. So King Solomon saying it's better to go ahead and, you know, be in the wilderness. You know, even go to the park or the woods or something like that. You know, somewhere around nature. All right, it's better to do that than deal with a woman who always want to fucking argue, you know, and nag and just start, you know, talking shit to you. You know, it's better to go out, you know, deal, you know, in the wilderness than to be with a woman like that. And we all know that the so-called black women, everybody knows, and so it's not even just Israelite men in general, but the whole world has a stigma on black women called the angry black woman. And that's how they are. That's why nobody wants Keisha's dirty ass, you know? The angry black woman, okay? The angry black woman. Well, nobody want to deal with that. What man wants to marry some bitch who's angry all the fucking time? You know, unpleasant to be around, loud as hell. All right, no manners whatsoever. Your mother ain't teaching you manners, you know. So you growing up like a fucking dog, which, like, you know, like the black dog you are, you know. See, these black women, man, they don't get it. They don't get it, you know. But it's okay. It's okay, because brothers seeing it now, man. All right, brothers seeing it now. You see, but you know, let me get this. So we see how, you know, it's better to go dwell in the wilderness than with a woman that is always nagging. And the so-called black woman is known for that nagging and battling nature, that combative nature she has. All right, but check this out. This is the book of Sirach 26:14. A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord. See? And like a brother said, none of us have that right now, man. All right? You know, women nowadays, you know, it may be some, you know, if you got a bunch of rotten apples around, you know, you got to figure out which one has, you know, you got to pick the best, you know, which one got less mold on it, you know? And that's, if you got a basket full of apples, rotten apples, you got to pick out which ones are, you know, are better. You know, the best out of the worst. You know, picking out the best out of the garbage can. You know, and it's the same thing with these women. You know, they all fucked up, all of them. You know, and you got some women that's, you know, and the truth, that's trying, all right, sincerely trying and listening. There's very few. Okay, you know, there's very few. Okay, but people be saying don't generalize, don't generalize. Well, King Solomon had more women than a lot of these niggas today. Okay, and guess what he said? This is, well, I'm gonna get that, but Salaki, I'm gonna get that, but you know, with that scripture, silent and loving woman, real quick, just to make my point on that. You know, like the brother said, we don't have that right now on this side, but in the kingdom we're gonna have that, because all of the Israelites are gonna be in righteous. They're gonna be in righteousness. We're gonna be perfect. Okay, so ain't no adultery gonna be committed. Your woman ain't gonna be thinking about going and laying down another man. All right, you know, etc. Okay, and the men ain't gonna wanna, you know, lay down with your women. You know, they're gonna be righteous. See, but you know, on this side we get the complete opposite of that, right? But yeah, you know, in the kingdom of heaven, you know, is when we're gonna get that, man. You know, now we don't have none of that. You know, and see, you know, and you know, another thing, a lot of brothers, you know, some brothers may be single, you know, without women now, you know, and it's kind of, you know, you know, sometimes you may feel like, you know, you want a woman, right? You're a man. You should feel like that. Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with feeling like, you know, you want a woman, you know, but you just don't want to, like, you know, you don't want to seem like, you know, you just don't want to be in that spirit of, oh, I need to have a woman. You know, I need to. No, you don't, man. All right? You don't need to have a woman. You know, you want one. All right? You know? But, you know, we don't need women, you know? When I say we don't need, meaning, you know, she's not vital to be in your life, man. All right? But if you do deal with a woman, you know, my humble advice, don't get with a so-called black woman. You can if you want, but, you know, hey, you know, my humble advice is, you know, not to, you know, get with a so-called black woman. All right? But a lot of these niggas now, you know, these 2/3 and things, they have women and they wonder, why the fuck is this bitch so goddamn, you know, fucked up like this? You know, well, let me read this first. It's the book of Sirach 26:3. A good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in portion of them that fear the Lord. You know? So a good woman would be given to those that fear Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. But on the flip side, all right, Sirach 26:23, a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. You see? So if you wicked, you're gonna get, you know, if you wicked, you know, you gonna have a wicked woman. And these niggas, these 2/3 niggas, they wicked, man. You know? And they wonder why they women so always cheating on them and shit, and trying to, you know, do X, Y, you know, X, Y, and Z to them wrongfully and shit like that, you know? Because you wicked, man. A wicked woman is given to them, is given to a wicked man, you know? But it says, once again, it says, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. A godly woman, you know, a woman that's on point, you know, a woman that won't commit adultery, a woman that's, you know, sincere, her eye is only for you. And so that's going to be given to a man of Yahweh, a true man of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right? But in the kingdom, all of us Israelites is going to have that, all right? In the kingdom, okay? Not now, you know? Shit, now that I think about it, you know, I'm just making a joke, but reading that, it sounds like it damn near it's a curse to have a so-called black woman on this side. I'm making a joke, all right? I'm making a joke. You know, I want nobody saying, oh, you get with a black woman, that means you curse. Nah, man. I'm making a joke, all right? But, let me get this, because back, once again, You know, these women nowadays, you look on the comments of some of these little podcast shits, man. It's lucky. You look on the comments of some of these little podcast shits, you know, and they always, you know, going on against so-called black women or women in general. They keep saying, you know, don't generalize all women, you know, or all women ain't bad, you know. They keep saying that shit, all right, don't generalize the so-called, you know, all black women. Generalize means, you know, to count them all collectively as a whole. You know, for example, you saying all black women is bad, they would say that's generalizing them, all right. But King Solomon, what did King Solomon say? See, this is in the Bible, all right. This is why this truth is so precious, man. All right. It gives us navigation in this wicked ass world, man. Ecclesiastes chapter 7. I'm gonna start from verse 26. And matter of fact, yeah. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 26. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart, and that word heart in the Hebrew is lav, which means mind. So whose mind is snares and nets. A snare and a net, that's a trap. Okay? It says in her hands is bands. That's a trap as well. So woman is always, to set her heart is that snares and nets, you know. Woman always trying to find a way, you know, to trap you up with something, man. You know? And you could definitely see the black women doing this, you know, poking holes in the condom. It's locked in. I don't know if you can see that. I think that's a so-called black woman right there, man. I could be wrong, but, you know, probably. Alright, but, you know, so-called black woman, you know, you could definitely see her doing this shit, you know, thinking about ways to trap you up. You know, that's why our brothers say, our humble advice, you know, don't get, you know, with a so-called black woman, you know. Fuck how good she looks. She's gonna be a good-looking problem, okay? You know, and women in general, when you get with them, they're gonna be a problem, all right? Trouble in the flesh, okay? But, you know, damn black woman, man, it's like, you know, you dealing with some, it's like dealing with a goddamn pit bull, man, that can't be tamed, you know. It says, whoso pleaseth, so Ecclesiastes 7:26, whoso pleaseth Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. Verse 27. Behold, this have I found, saith the preacher, counting one by one to find out the account, which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those have I not found. So so among 1,000 women, King Solomon has found none of them righteous. So when these bitches talk about don't generalize, all right, well, this is what the scriptures say, man. All right, don't generalize. Slocky, this is what the scriptures say. And you talking about some damn don't generalize, man. You know, they say, so pretty much none of these women is righteous, okay? You know, people say all girls are the same. You know, you got a song that came out by that nigga named Juice WRLD that said all girls are the same. You know, it's just reality, man. You know, it's just reality, okay? You know, it's like you know. So people say, all black women, you know, like if she ain't trying, man, if she not one of them women, you know, let me just say, the vast majority of these women out here is bad, man. But the so-called black woman, yeah, she's like the top tier bad, like bottom of the barrel, you know. That's something you don't want to get with, man. You know, you can if you want, but you know, that Judite woman, hey, that's the thing, you know. We talk about them a lot here, you know, in America, but all around the world, man. I trust these scriptures, man. You know, I don't give a fuck how good she acts, you know. I don't give a fuck, man. You know, how good she, how good around the world she acts, man. They ain't righteous, okay? You know? So, you know, Keisha's through, man. All right, but See, and she says man ain't shit now, and you know they're tired of being with so-called black men. Well, newsflash, Yahweh Shai is black. The Son of the Most High is black. The Heavenly Father, Yahweh, is a so-called black man. Now what? You know? You damn women, you gonna learn some fucking respect, man. Alright, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna learn some respect. Alright? You're gonna learn the hard way, too. Okay? You bitches are gonna learn the fucking hard way, man. You know? You could call this damn so-called white man to come help you, you know? You call the devil to come back you up. You know, whenever you're tired of a man, you know, or you know, or he tries to put your ass in check physically, you know, you call the devil, all right? You get the devil on him, you know, to pay child support, you know. But hey, you know, you women are gonna learn some respect, man. All right, and especially with you gonna learn some respect with the so-called black man. You know, Yahweh Shai is a so-called black man. Okay, he ain't a so-called white man, you know. Yahweh is a so-called black man. All right, the angel's so-called black. All right, there's various so-called black. You seen that shit walking up the street, man? That dumbass black woman with fucking faux locks and stuff, man, all hanging down, scraping the ants off the damn ground. You know, that shit is disgusting, man. That's not real hair. But yet somebody should want to pick your ass. Get the fuck out of here, man. You know. Black women fucking disgust me. You know? Fucking disgusting. You know? And you can see why a lot of so-called black men are getting with the heathen women. You know? And this is for edification, alright? You know, if you a new brother, man, you don't know. Look, man, my humble advice is just don't get with a so-called black woman. You know? You can if you want. You know? But my humble advice, don't do it. Okay? It was a Jake, man. He told me, he said something about, something happened and she got upset and she tried to cut him or something like that, you know? I mean, the so-called Latina woman, she not, you know, too much better, but, you know, she's a little easier to, you know, a little more easier to deal with, all right? These women are like cars, man. Who the fuck wants to drive a fucked up car always giving them problems and shit? Where you could just have you a nice car that don't give you no problems, or, you know, or just ride smoothly, you know. Whenever you know you're ready to go, it's on point. It's on point to go, you know. So I'm gonna just get a couple more scriptures here. This is the book of Isaiah, the 32nd chapter, and as a matter of fact, Isaiah 13 and 16. No, Isaiah 13 and 12. I will make a man, and this man is an elect man, more precious than fine gold, even a man with golden wedge of Ophir. Okay, and that's the thing. You know, when all hell breaks loose, the Lord, you know, is gonna you know, make his elect as gold. Okay, because it is truth. It's wisdom, knowledge, understanding. You know, it says wisdom, knowledge, understanding. It's like wisdom. It's like I'll just get it. Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. All right. And the wisdom, knowledge of this truth is what's gonna keep brothers stable when our hell breaks loose. Everybody else gonna be freaking out, but brothers gonna have a level head. You know, a level mind. I'm gonna be freaking out like the next person because they know what to expect. So when women see this, women like a confident man. You know, they you know, they're gonna want to cleave to that man. You know, you're gonna know what's going on. You're gonna know how to navigate. You're gonna know what to do. You know. See, all you niggas, man. All right, just worry about getting money and fame and clout and all of that on this side. You're nothing, man. All right, you're literally nothing. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 9 and verse 6. For though a man be never so perfect among the children of men. See? The old man, you know, looks like he just fucking perfect, you know. A so-called high-value man in this world. It says, yet if thy wisdom be not with him, yet this wisdom, knowledge, understanding of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai is not with him, he shall be nothing regarded. He's nothing. Okay? And it's really going to show in Jacob's trouble. Okay? Which is about to pop off soon. Alright? Well, let me get this. The book of Isaiah 32 and 2. And a man, an elect man, shall be as an hiding place from the wind, in a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock on a weary land. You see? So a man of the Lord, a man of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shah, is going to be a safe haven to these women that, you know, he's with. You know why? Because he's going to have, you know, the Lord going to give him spiritual powers to be able to protect these women that he's with, man. You know? Somebody running up trying to take, you know, your goods and things that you have. You know, say it's a gang of men. How are you going to be able to stop them? You know? What the women going to do? Fight against them, they men. You know? So you're going to need a divine intervention. Okay? But see, that's the thing, you know. These women are going to run to the men of the Lord. And Isaiah 4:1 talks about that. Women, they're going to run to the men of the Lord, but, you know, the elect man, he don't got to take you. So you black women is in trouble. You know? See you on the other side, you black bastard. You know? So, that's really the point, brothers. And, you know, I'll get one more, you know. Proverbs 31:3. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroys kings. Right? Don't be giving your time, energy, resource to these women, man. All right? You know? They ain't worth it. Don't be giving your all to women. That's why Jake in the world so fucked up now. You know? They say, oh, she's my all, she's my everything, she's my lovely. You know? Buying her roses every fucking day of the week. Going to see this bitch 7 times a week, 24 hours a day. You know? Running out of your wits for her. Okay? You know? And then when she leave your ass, you know, you all fucked up. You know, you get all, you know, you get all fucked up because what? You gave your all, you give your strength unto women. If you don't do that and she leaves, you know, you may feel a little something, but you might be like, I don't give a fuck. You know? Like Andrew Tate said, man, a woman's supposed to step into your world. You're not supposed to step in hers. You know? See? So really, they got the game fucked up, but it's all good, though. You know, the Lord gonna set it right. You know? And this so-called black woman, she likes to get with the so-called white man. You know? But, you know, she, the so-called black woman, she likes to get with a so-called white man, but, you know, she, you know, she's gonna, you know, she gonna die right with his ass, man. You know? Who shall pity, you know, you dancing with the devil, you know, then your ass get bit, then that's on you, all right? But Keisha's through, okay? So, hey, man, you know, just, you know, just wanted to do a quick lesson on that or something. You know, it wasn't too quick, it was like half hour, but Keisha's through, okay? Keisha is through, all right? You know, the book of 1 Ezra 4, all right? 1 Ezra chapter 4 goes into, talks about some details on women too, you know? I can't imagine myself, you know, going out of wits, you know, for a damn black woman. You know, and I can't be doing that with no women. All right, no woman. And once you got to shift your mindset, man, you know, you got to really shift your mindset. You know, I was telling a brother the other day, you know, these dudes that get with these women, you know, you take 2 dudes, right? One who doesn't give his all to women. His mindset is he's not going to give his all to women. Okay, he's going to stand on that too. You see, that's his mind. His mind. Listen, mind set. You know, that's the way his mind is set. You know, when your mind is set a certain way, certain things don't affect you. But if you is giving you all the women and stuff, then that's your mindset, and it's a weak one. Okay, you got to change that. You know, the Lord is making his men alpha men. Okay, alpha males. You know, high value men. You know, see, no simps. All right, but hey, you know, stay strong, brothers. We almost out of here, man. Keisha's black ass is through. She gonna die right. She gonna die right with Brad. Okay. So with that, I want to give all the praises, honor, and glory to whom rightfully belongs, which is Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, B'Hashem Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, every well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect. Shalom to the elect.